welcome to another episode of Elevated Self-Esteem. As always, I'm your host, Michael J. Fitt, and right about now, your self-esteem should be like right about here. But in case it's like right here, no worries, we'll elevate you. That's what we're here to do. Now, in case you missed last week's episode, we were going over your ability to stop caring what everybody thinks. The first step to elevating your self-esteem is to not care what anybody thinks, anybody says, anybody does about being you. As long as you are being you, your self-esteem is strong. You are an original. You will keep doing you. Your ability to not care what anybody thinks is so important. That was last week's episode. However, this week's episode is a bit different. In today's episode, we're going to be going over why people say the things that they do, why they mistreat you, why they choose you to pick on, why they choose you to say those awful things to. No, not because they're true. Knock that off. So we've all been through this. You're minding your own business, you're doing something fun, you're doing something you enjoy, or you're just doing whatever. Doesn't really matter. Then all of a sudden, someone comes along and starts busting your chops. They start making fun of you. They start making negative comments. They start saying whatever to try to put you down. And you're like, dude, what the heck? I was just walking my dog. And they say something that doesn't even make any sense to try to make fun of you. Your dog has a tail. So when someone comes up and makes fun of us out of nowhere for no reason, or they keep going at us, they choose us to make fun of or choose us to pick on, and we don't know why. It is because at some point in their life, someone made fun of them, or someone would continually make fun of them and put them down. And they're not really sure how to deal with it, so they go around making fun of other people and try to put others down to try to make themselves feel better. Hey, you! So in actuality, you are just a random person that they pick to take their frustrations out on, to take their sadness out on. Lucky for you, I know, right? So it is extremely important that you do not take it personal. Whatever you do, it is very important that you do not let it affect you. Whatever they say, whatever they do, don't let it affect you. Don't start thinking that that is you, or don't start feeling embarrassed or anything else negative because of what they say. What they are saying is just something random, whatever they can reach down and create in their own head to make you feel down. That is their purpose. But it is up to you to not let them affect you, and to know 100% in your heart that that does not define you. You define you. You are who you choose you want to be. You have that choice. Whoever you want to be, that's who you are. Remember, others don't define you. You define you. Does that negative comment define you? Does someone else define you? No, you are in control of that. That is your choice. So do me a favor right now. Let me know who's in control. Come on, out with it. Who's in control? That's right. You are in control. You are in control and nobody else of how you feel and how you view yourself. No one else is in control of that. If anyone else affects that or hurts your feelings or angers you in any kind of a way, that's because you gave them permission to. Now, will you give them permission? No. 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 And no. Whenever somebody says something negative about you or tries to put you down, pay them no attention. They are just hurt, frustrated at themselves. They are sad and they are trying to deal with it. Trying to take it out on somebody has nothing to do with you. The more you learn to just brush it off, it will become a reaction. So anytime somebody tries to put you down, you keep yourself up and you know your worth. You know who you are. You define yourself, remember? And I guarantee you this, if you are young right now, the person that you will become is nowhere near the person that you are right now. You will learn, you will grow, and develop into something great. But you have to want to. You have to decide that's who you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be in this life. Whoever and however. but you have to decide that that's who you want to be, okay? With all of that said, that concludes our episode of Elevated Self-Esteem. However, tune in next week. Next week, we will be going over sometimes why you just feel down or why you look at yourself and are unhappy for no reason when there's nobody putting you down. Why it is and what you can do about it. As always, if you have a question or a comment, drop it below and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you next time.
See you later.